The bears are out. I'm scared. Well, look what we have here. What a crowd. Hi. Hi, all 23,000 of you. It's great to have you here and see all your smiling faces. There's probably more than 23,000. But it's been a minute since I last posted a video, and I apologize, but harvest. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're a farm kid, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Harvest is the busiest time of the year, and I have not had time to sit down and just edit something. Guns. I hope I don't get shot, because it is hunting season, and I'm hearing guns all around me. However, it's too beautiful to film this video inside, so I'm gonna risk it. Lord save me. It's crazy. There's a few things that I want to show y'all and just give you a live update on where I've been. You know, it's always fun to just sort of leave YouTube for a bit and then come back and then just give you a live update about what I've been doing and where I've been. If I leave again for a month, just know I'll be back. I promise you. I didn't quit YouTube. Y'all are blowing up my DMs like, did you quit YouTube? The craziest one I got is, did you die? No, I didn't die. Very much alive. Anyways, I just might die today due to all the bears and moose and hunters out right now. So if I don't make it back, then just know that I'm in heaven. So hallelujah. So let me fill you in what I've been doing this harvest season. Well, since I released my last episode, I was actually in Toronto. And you might be wondering, this kid is always on the road. Is she ever at home? Yes, I'm at home right now. Me and 3 of my cousins went to Toronto for a teacher's week, and it's run by Faith Builders. So for those of you who don't know what Faith Builders is, I'm gonna come back to that. Anyways, we head out to Toronto. We flew out to Toronto, and there we actually had one day to tour the city. Okay, we're almost ready to get out of here and tour the great city of Toronto. Michelle is standing in the doorway for a reason, as I do not want anyone to see our room condition. And it was a blast because we had a tour guide who drove a Tesla. But we had a tour guide, and I highly recommend a tour guide if you're in a strange city and you don't know what's going on. Get a tour guide. I am at the Canon warehouse. Now that is one for the books. Look how big this building is.
Oh, my tourist. Yeah.
We visited the CN Tower, and then we just walked and walked all over the city. And then we visited the Niagara Falls. It was a blast. And then for the next 5 days, we were in school. So, for those of you who don't know what Faith Builders is, I hope I'm explaining this right. If there's any officials in Faith Builders watching this and I'm explaining this wrong, feel free to correct me and I'm gonna pin your comment. Faith Builders is a Christian sort of university college for teaching, and it's really intense, and it's based out of the United States. This is Eileen, she just crashed on the floor. This is me, I just crashed in my air mattress. Not bad, that just crashed. I'm so exhausted. However, this year, because of the border situation, they had a branch here in Canada, in Ontario, for the Canadians who couldn't cross the border. And that was great. I really enjoyed myself. I learned a lot. It was just 5 days of basically teacher training or teacher refreshing. And it was so great. Like, I would do the summer term in a heartbeat because I learned so much. I'm not becoming a teacher this year, but the next. I'm gonna be a teacher next year, so yay. So if you think I'm scarce on YouTube now, I'm gonna be even more scarce when I'm a teacher, so yeah. So this is our tradition right after school.
Wait.
We run barefoot to a coffee shop. after that, we headed down to southern Alberta, where I filmed my second ever wedding video. It was for a friend, and it was a good experience, but I'm just gonna have to say this. I really respect the people that do this for a living. The wedding videographers that make a career out of it. I think you basically have to have a passion to keep doing it because it's tough and it's a lot of work. But it was fun. I'm glad I did it. Anyways, I'm gonna give you guys a little teaser of the wedding. Just a tease, you know. Okay, I agree that was short and earns the title a teaser, but I really can't give out more right now because I haven't finished the video. So when we came home from the wedding, we jumped right into garden cleanup. Monday to Friday, we spent either in the garden or in the canning room, and like we canned everything. We have a saying in German, alles kollanit et ute Mensch, and that directly translated is everything just not a dead man. Aunt Miriam is really making sure that we will not starve during winter. I actually didn't film all that much of the garden cleaning up or the canning, but here's a few snippets of canning and garden cleanup. Hope you enjoy. You know people are working if you see this kind of side here. And then there's some just conversing with their husbands. This is not okay, Julie. There's work to be done. You better fit along with the music that I'm putting on here. Kind of music. One hand here. The annual corn picking. What a crew. Let the show begin. Okay, messy hair. Always messy hair. Always. yet another load. Wat is dat?
That is too hold by the kid. That is too hold by the kid. That is.
A little while later, we're almost done. That was quick. All done. Look at that. Record time. So after the corn have been uncobbed, they go in here. And there they cook for a long time. Pretty much eternity. I guess eternity wasn't that long. It was actually more like 20 minutes. So now we just cool this thing up. And we stir and we stir and we stir. Till they're all cooled off. I was also involved in extracting honey. We have a bunch of bees here and we make our own honey. Well, we don't make our own honey, the bees do, but we have bees. So we kind of supply our own honey. And so I helped with extracting that. That was also a process, and I think I'm gonna make a whole different video about making honey. So stay tuned for that. However, here's a short teaser as well. So the reason they take them out one by one is because these little workspace. Here we kind of, you know, clean all this stuff up. Just getting it ready for next year. The freshest honey you'll ever find. So good. And then harvest. Oh, harvest. And we actually finished harvest like last week, which has been a blessing. We had a bountiful crop despite the dry year. It's just, God's been good. So we girls had to take food to the men every single day that they were out in the field. And most of our field is about an hour away from here. So we had to truck all the food up there and feed the men and come back home. Anyways, the process started at 4 p.m. We went to the kitchen at 4 to start preparing the food. We left at 5 so that we'd be there at 6, and then we came home at 9 to 10 o'clock every single day. Okay, well, I hope that explains why I haven't been posting or why I've been absent over the past month and a half-ish. It's been so busy. Well, that's one reason. There's another reason. I think I actually could have done a video during this busy time, but I decided to take a break because I have sort of a habit of prioritizing things that I should not be prioritizing. My social life was suffering, my spiritual life was suffering, my mental health, my physical health, and so I decided to just, you know, take a break, focus on the things that are important. I'm not saying YouTube isn't important, I'm just saying it's not a priority. Get my priorities straight, and yeah, so that's part 2 of the reason that I've been absent. I will be posting a harvest video, so stay tuned for that. That was just a teaser. As you can see, this video is like a bunch of teasers. This video is also a bunch of excuses. So yeah, thanks for watching my bunch of excuses, and I will see you next time. Trust me, stuff is coming now. I'm back on and I'm gonna be making videos now.